Hello, my name is Scott Kutcher, and I'm with France Lighting Solutions. And today I have the privilege of premiering for you the TruConnect LED Cabinet System by France. So let's go ahead and light it up. I'm going to point a few things out before we start the demo. One of the first things you're going to notice is no wiring going everywhere, right? Instead, you have one wire going from one power supply into a powered raceway. That's right, a powered raceway. This is a patent pending technology of a powered raceway and a non-powered raceway that we put together, and we call it the InstaPower Raceway set. So with that being said, we only need one connection because it grabs a hold of the load and evens it out. Let me go ahead and walk around the back, and we're going to start going into each feature, starting with the connection point, how this works, and then showing you how to connect the sticks and how you can move them around to get the kind of light that you want. So let's go ahead and remove the face and get started. Okay, now that I've removed the back face, let's take a look at all the components that make up this system and what their function is. So let's go ahead and turn it back on. And the only thing powering this right now is this 30 watt 24 volt power supply that's connected to our InstaPower single connector. The single connector is then powering the actual raceway or the powered raceway at the top. So all I'm going to do is pull this collar down that locks it in place and twist it, and the power's off.
Wait, what? Show me that again.
So all I have to do to disconnect and reconnect power is slide down this coupling, twist, and take out the InstaPower single connector.
Whoa, that changes everything.
It's really that simple. You got two terminals that make the connection. If you want to power it back up, just put it right back up inside there, twist it, snap it in place, and it is done. So again, no wiring. It's just a beautiful, simple process, very quick to do. I'm going to go ahead and add another stick here. This 30 watt 24 volt power supply should be able to handle that stick. So I just want to make sure I have it in the right orientation. And I'm going to go ahead and slide it in here. Turn it, connect it, lock it in place, right? So what happens if I add more sticks, right? So what happens with the whole system if I add another stick, because this can only handle 4 of these? Let's find out. Okay, let's make sure that I've got my coupling on the right side. Okay, and make sure I've got my orientation right.
You keep saying right orientation. Why?
The connector on one side has these terminals. On the other side, they don't. So you want to make sure that you have the terminal side with the red wire matching with the red stripe on the powered raceway, and we have a red stripe on the non-powered.
Aha, got it.
Power to the power end. And let's go ahead and put this in. Slide this one down, this one up, put it in. Make the connection. Slide it over. You probably can't notice it yet, but what it's doing, and I'm going to keep adding sticks here till you see what I'm talking about. What it's doing is it's actually starting to dim these. So this load's so even going down on our powered raceway that it'll continue to dim these until they're, as far as they can go. Unlike a lot of the other products in the marketplace, which will actually give you black stripes, and after you get loaded too many, they just won't light. So I'm going to go ahead and slide all these together, which also shows off another amazing feature of the repositionability of this product to where you can position it anywhere you want it, right? Allow yourself to put your light where you need it. So let's say you have a center pole mount and you put one of these in and you're a little too close to it and it's casting a shadow. You just slide it around until you get it where you need it. You can't do that with other products. Once you install them, they're there. You have to unscrew them, move them around. It's just a phenomenal feature for new build product for sure. And even retrofit maybe in the future. So let's go ahead and add another stick. See how far we can go before we max this out, okay? Again, red stripe to the front, get your orientation right. Okay, twist and connect, lock it in place, Starting to see them dim now? I am. I hope you can see it on the video. They're starting to dim down. Because again, they're sharing that load equally. Okay, let's add another one. See, this is pretty amazing. It's a 30-watt power supply. It should not be able to do this at this point, right? But because of this raceway system, we're able to do it because the load is so even.
How even is it really? Here we are taking a voltage reading at the beginning of the stick run. It is 23.84 volts. This is a 3x6 foot cabinet. So we're going to move that meter to the end, which would be at the end of the 6 feet after the last LED light stick. So now that we've hooked up the meter, let's take a look and see exactly what the difference is. And it looks to be 23.81, 0.03 difference. Wow, impressive.
And that's what makes it so incredible. Okay, now it's getting dimmer. Make sure my collar gets back up where it belongs. Lock it in top. Okay, so let's add another one. And you're thinking, well, what are you going to do about it once you get everything in there to get them brightened back up to the way they need to be? I'm going to show you that here in a second. Another magical part of this raceway system. What makes it so innovative. And slide this one in place. Again, even dimmer, right? So what am I going to do about it to make these bright again? So I've now got 8 in here. They're obviously dimmer. I hope you can see that on the film. I'm going to go ahead and take another one of these. And you know what? Here's what's great about it. It doesn't matter where I hook it up. This is hooked up to the second 30-watt, 24-volt power supply. Make sure I get my orientation right with the red in the front. And twist it, and boom, brightness is back. See that? Dim, brighter. So now it's got enough voltage going to it. That's right, you can just add the power supplies as needed down through here to be able to brighten these up. And if something happens and goes wrong and you have a failure with one of the power supplies, instead of having stripes and your customer calling you going, hey, I got stripes on my sign, it just evenly dims it down. What a great feature. Instead, you're getting that phone call going, hey, my sign looks a little dim. Can you help me out with that? What a better call to receive from a customer. I don't know about you, but I would much rather receive that kind of a call. So you just simply plug in the next one, snap it in place, and now you have enough power. So now you can see why I'm so excited about this product and how it's going to change our industry in so many ways. So you don't need this much power. Pop it down, it dimmed it some, as you can see, and you go ahead and just pop each one of these out. It's that simple. Don't need all these, no problem. Just pop them, put them off to the side here. And as you can see, it is so fast to work with this product. Once you get used to it and the orientation, you can flat fly. We've been doing some studies on speed, and we believe you can do a standard 4x8 cabinet in about 35 minutes, doubling your production time in most cases. So I'm going to go ahead and push this back into place. Snap it up, snap it down. Go ahead and put this out of the way since I don't need it right now. Slide it where I want it. There we go. And there it is, the TruConnect cabinet system.